to report a disturbance. Big speakers blasting like FU music.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Call ended on Tuesday, January 14, 2014 at 15
Yeah, this is Detective Ruiz, St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office. With me is Detective Timothy Taylor. Today is January 17th, 2014. And ma'am, may I have your name, please?
Lisbeth Enriquez Ruiz.
Okay. Ma'am, may I have your date of birth, please?
11/16/1976.
Okay, and what is your work address? And a work contact number? Okay. Ms. Rose, I understand that you might have information regarding an incident that happened on January 14th. Can you tell me about it?
Yes, my daughter goes to school at Francis K. Suite. She was parent pickup that day. I went to pick her up around, I cannot tell you exactly what time, but school gets out at 3:15. I purposely arrived a little bit after 3:15 because there's less traffic. When I got there, I park on the.
Can I show you a map?
Yes,
and that will probably help your recollection.
Yes.
This is the Francis K. Suite School there. This is Google Maps. Mm-hmm. And could you just show me whereabouts you would park?
This would be like US 1 down here, so you would go down.
Oh, okay. And this is the house, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I was the very first car parked here.
Okay.
Because the pickup line of the students is right on this.
Okay, and which way was your car facing? Was it facing towards US 1?
No, towards 25th.
Okay.
So I was parked going that way, going west.
Okay.
And as I arrived there, I saw two deputies arriving to this residence in question.
Okay.
So I saw them and I even thought, like, oh, is this their jurisdiction? And I said, oh, maybe they're serving papers. So I didn't pay any mind. I walked to get my daughter. My daughter sits on the very first bench. Mm-hmm. So she's keeping an eye. So she sees that I'm here. I always do that. I always park there. So she walks. I meet her halfway. We walk together. As I came back, I saw that the deputies, I could hear then the loud music. I could hear the loud music.
What kind of loud music was it?
I didn't pay attention to what type of music was or the lyrics or anything. I could hear the loud music, and I could hear the deputies banging on the door because the music was so loud. So they were banging on the door, and then
could you see this, or could you just hear it?
I could just hear it. I didn't really pay attention. I did see them knocking also. I did see them knocking or banging on the garage door.
Okay.
At the same time, I continued walking and I put my daughter inside my car. I got on the car. I was already inside my car when I saw the garage door open, and one of the deputies shouted something. I cannot recall what was said.
Okay.
But they said something, and at the same time I can see them pulling out their guns. And
both deputies?
I only saw not Lopez, but the other one. I don't know his name.
Okay.
I saw that one, and because Deputy Lopez was on this side, on I guess the west side of the house.
Can you show me
this
on the map?
This is the house, and this is probably the garage. So Deputy Lopez was on this side.
Lopez was to the west of the house?
Of the house.
Okay.
And the other officer was on this side.
Okay, he was on the east side of the driveway. Okay.
Yes. And I heard them shout something.
Okay.
And then at the same time they were getting their gun out.
Okay.
And next thing I heard, I could see the garage door going down but I think it was all the way open. I cannot be assured if it went all the way up or just halfway. I cannot recall. But I just remembered them saying something, and then I heard two shots. I don't know who fired the guns or anything.
But were you looking in that direction when you heard the shots?
Yes.
You had a clear, unobstructed view?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and what I did was I told my daughter, get down. I made a U-turn, and I left the area.
Okay.
And that is all I saw.
Okay. So you saw the garage door up, the deputies were yelling?
Mm-hmm.
Something you saw both deputies pull their weapons?
Yes, at one point I
And-
also saw Deputy Lopez with the gun, but I don't know who shot them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you heard some yelling and then 2 shots?
Yes.
Okay. And you told your daughter to get down, you did a U-turn and got the heck out of there. Okay. Oh, do you have a pen?
I didn't bring it.
Okay. Go ahead, please. No, please, go ahead.
Could you see or describe the person that was inside the garage?
No, I couldn't see inside I never saw the man.
Okay. Did you see anything about the house anything else about the house do you remember? What you talked about the music, you talked about the garage. How close to the garage? You said Lopez was here on the far end, or this end rather, and then the other one was over here. How close to the garage, or was he close? Was he not? Where was he in relationship to the other one, to the other deputy?
I think he was on the other deputy was on the pavement of the driveway, and the officer Lopez was on the other side of the pavement.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
Can you make an X?
I think he was somewhere here,
Okay.
and the other deputy was somewhere over here, maybe.
Okay.
And where was your car? You put an
My
X where the car
car-
was.
It should have been here.
Okay.
Where were the deputies' cars parked at?
Out right in front of the house. I think one was here, then the other one was here.
Okay. And they were normal, when I say normal police cars, they had the lights on the top and the stripes on the side and all that
Yes.
stuff? Okay. And when you saw the deputies, you were able to tell they were deputies how?
Their uniforms.
Okay. How do you know Deputy Lopez?
Because I work with DCF and we have worked cases together
Okay.
Many times.
Okay. Have you ever worked a case with the other one?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember.
All right. When you got here to pick up your daughter, did you hear? At what point did you notice the music coming from the house?
When I was returning back to my car, that's when I pay attention that the music, I could hear the music then.
So is that when it came on, or is that when you just noticed it?
That's when I noticed it.
Okay. Was anybody else, to your knowledge, in the line discussing the music or anything else that was happening at the house?
No.
Okay. Okay. Once the shooting began, did you notice anything that may have happened at the school or?
I checked for the kids where the children were.
Uh-huh.
I turned around, but they were already inside. They were already taking them inside the building, and
Okay.
one parent was in her car here, and also was trying to leave. As I'm making the U-turn, she even went in front of me.
Okay. Cut you off and try to get you out around it.
Yeah, just when.
But when you initially arrived, there was parents waiting to pick up their children. There was children outside.
Yeah, the children were outside, right on the bench, waiting, and parents walking to get their children, and.
Okay. Anything else?
I can't really think of anything else at this point.
Thank you very much. If we need to talk to you further, is that okay?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and end the interview. The time is 9:16.